Let's face it, when you are a homeowner, there is no better feeling than the sense of accomplishment that comes from finishing up your own renovations. And why not? Home additions and repairs make a statement that speak pride and ownership for years to come. However, some home repair projects require more than casual know-how and a toolbox. Residential concrete pouring projects demand experience than your typical DIY home repair. Indeed, there are so many things that can go wrong when building concrete additions. Although there is certainly something appealing about the look and feel of a smooth surface, when it comes to flooring, slick surfaces can cause dangerous accidents. Indeed, if it's too slippery, even walking on flat and dry slab could prove challenging. So imagine the danger of walking on a surface that is both slick and at a slant. This is why it's critical that you pay attention to your concrete finish, namely, you want to be sure to add some texture to the surface. One of the easiest ways to add roughness is to sweep the surface of the concrete with a broom. Although you could use an ordinary sweeper, it's better to use a contractor broom as it can help you achieve more consistent lines. However, when using a broom, be sure to use parallel strokes that overlap each other, and if the surface gets too rough for your liking, then remember to rinse and wet your broom periodically. Forms can make or break your concrete pouring project, namely because in addition to ensuring that your concrete doesn't spill over into unwanted areas, forms can also determine the overall appearance of your finished project. Admittedly, constructing the forms and correctly placing them in the excavated area can be a painstaking process. However, as exacting as it may be, it is worth taking the time to build them correctly. Uneven forms can have nasty and far-reaching consequences, not the least of which is uneven concrete. So be sure to complete this step correctly from the onset. Before embarking on your concrete pouring project, it's best to know the final height of the concrete in advance. Not doing so can make for grossly lopsided concrete. This is why you want to pour to the right level. Failure to correctly assess the height could easily require you to redo the project in its entirety. This is not only time-consuming and energy-draining, but it can also become expensive. If you are not sure how tall to build your slab, you can always look at the surrounding surfaces for a better idea of a practical height for the project. It is critical that the ratio of water to dry concrete is correct. Ideally, the wet concrete should be smooth but not runny, dry or chunky. However, most of the time homeowners make the mistake of adding too much water to the concrete. This is tempting because soft concrete is much easier to work with than dry concrete. But the catch is that water tends to weaken your concrete. This means that you'd be compromising the strength of your surface if you use runny concrete. So remember to use the right amount of water. Thanks for watching. Until next time.